North Korea latest, Donald Trump and Putin to meet to discuss threat of WW3 from Kim. The Russian president is considering meeting with the U.S. leader at the APEC summit in Vietnam to discuss how to stem the threat of Kim Jong-un and his warmongering state, the Kremlin revealed. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters he could not rule out such a meeting, which would take place when President Trump is on his five-nation Asia tour. The president is due to visit Vietnam on November 9 and 10 during his 10-day trip, where he will also meet China's President Xi Jinping. The U.S. leader has previously said dialogue with President is vital to solving global issues, such as the Syrian war and threats by North Korea. He said, "Putin is very important because they can help us with. The world is on the brink of World War III as North Korea continues to flex its military muscle with the stream of nuclear programs in direct threat to the U.S." During an explosive interview with Fox News before he embarked on his Asia tour, President Trump issued various threats to Kim. He told Laura Ingraham, "We have one problem. That's called North Korea. I must tell you, North Korea is a thing that I think you will solve, and if we don't solve it, it's not going to be very pleasant for them. It's not going to be very pleasant for anybody." The two superpowers met for the first time during the G20 summit earlier this year, where the pair are said to have shared positive chemistry. The meeting, scheduled for 35 minutes, took more than 2 hours and focused heavily on a just-announced ceasefire deal for southwest Syria and the growing threat from the north. U.S. Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, said, "The two leaders connected very quickly. There was a very clear positive chemistry. North Korea have continued to test nuclear weapons over the past few months, with its most recent test being its most powerful. The test took place on September 3 at the Punggye test site, which registered as a 5.7 magnitude earthquake by the South Korean government." Threats between the rogue state and the U.S. have continued after a senior diplomat from Pyongyang warned the United States to take the threat of a possible atmospheric nuclear test over the Pacific Ocean should be taken literally. President Trump is set to travel to Asia in his bid to urge countries to continue applying pressure on the rogue state and its nuclear programs. The U.S. has deployed nuclear bombers to the Pacific ahead of the Asia tour.